Hey guys, it's Reading, and today I have another haul video for you guys / freebie review video. So some of it is just like coupons and random things, and the Tiny Love product in the back, plus the other one I have over here that's like too big to fit on camera. I'll talk about it, but that actually was like a giveaway prize win, so that doesn't require a review, but some of the other stuff in this video does. So I try to do more videos with less items to make them shorter, because I think according to analytics you guys are wanting shorter videos, which is totally okay. So the first thing I have here is this microscopic sample from Skin 18. So they used to have a blogger program for like their skincare, which included a lot of sheet masks and stuff like that. Oh, got the scissors and it just popped off. But they closed it down for like a long time, and then I found out like months ago that they opened back up. So I requested to be put back in the program, because like I sent them a message and I told them I hadn't known that they opened back up. I never received any like emails or any information about that, so they put me back in the program. But unfortunately everybody really lost their levels, so now I'm only on level 2 and not on level like 4 or 5 or whatever I was on. So you kind of have to start again from the bottom. This took a very long time to get here because it did come from overseas. And that's just my blogger code. I'll have to keep that for when I do my review. And so now I notice like it's all samples of essential oils. I'm not really sure why or what that has to do with skincare, but anyways, I got lemon. There we go. And it took so long to get here. So here's the instructions. Not only because it came from overseas, but because of COVID. I guess they had went to ship it finally, and then they weren't accepting any more like shipments into the US or something happened. It was very confusing, and it took a very long time to work it out, but the company was really very nice and they tried everything they could to help me. So here just basically tells me what I need to do, so follow them and share on social media, also do a review on their website and stuff like that. So this does say start essential oil business with Skin 18 support. I don't have any interest in doing that. I don't really join MLMs or support them, so won't be doing that. But I will review this little itty sample on their website. So there definitely isn't any information on their website that really promotes this or says anything that gives you the idea that this is like an MLM type of business. So I'm just kind of figuring that out now as I'm looking at all this paperwork. That's kind of what it looks like. But anyways, I'll enjoy this free sample and that'll be about it. Oh, drop the scissors. The next thing I have here is coupons for one free 2-pack of Egg Bites by Organic Valley. Not sure exactly which store I have to go to get these, but these are from Pinch Me. I've done so many Pinch Me unboxings on this channel. If you're looking for Pinch Me's website or any information about how to get free samples from them, how sample day works, how the reviews work, and all of that, there's plenty of information out there, especially on my channel. So the next thing I have here is a little small bottle from Origins, which I believe Origins is a pretty expensive brand. So this is an acne treatment. My phone is just not wanting to focus today. a spot treatment for acne, and it has salicylic acid in it, which is often used for acne. See if there's any more information on this box. Not really. Here's the little bottle. I'll just tell you, it smells terrible, but it works pretty good. I had a couple of pimples actually that I used this on when I first got it. That's why it's open. I've been using it. That came from Buzz Agent. So I actually ended up getting lucky. You know, oftentimes you'll request a product and they'll be like, oh, do you have trouble with acne or oily skin? And then I'm like, yes. And then they send it and I'm like, well, it came, but I don't have any pimples right now. So I actually ended up having 2. My guess is they were probably from stress, because I've been under like an insurmountable amount of stress. The hospital has just really been frustrating me, and I'm just done dealing with them. I'm not going to get into it because it is a huge long story that started back in the beginning of the year, but needless to say, they were being unprofessional, and it's not okay for doctors and hospitals to just dismiss a patient and to straight up actually ignore them for 8 months and then say, oh, I'll see you now, because now I don't want to see her and I'm over it. I'm not gonna, accept being treated like that, because it's not okay. So anyways, that came from Buzz Agent. But yeah, the pimples were probably from stress. I also just had surgery and all that too. So these are actually new. It does say new right there in the corner, a little bit hard to see. So this is for skin balancing, which is really good for me, because even though it says all skin types, I think they work really well for oily skin, or at least my skin. And I found that it does really combat all that excess oil, which is really nice. And I don't usually care for Neutrogena, like towelettes and stuff like that, but I really do like these. I think they work the best for my skin out of all of the Neutrogena like cleansing cloths that I've used. So this is from Home Tester Club. I've talked a lot about Home Tester Club. But basically I do have to test it, review it, share it on social media, and fill out another survey about my thoughts and of course the review and everything like that. So my throat is hurting from talking a lot. This is so hard to see because it is shiny and it's like making a reflection. This is a lavender foot mask. This came from Target. Target has its own private review group, so I've talked about that a lot as well. They open a couple times a year, and the way to get in, unfortunately, I can't invite you, nor can anyone else who is in the program. You actually have to be invited in by Target themselves, and the way to go about that is when they open up their program, you can get in sometimes by doing surveys for items that you've purchased off their website and items that you've reviewed on their website. So that is how you can get in. So this is by a brand called Skip the Spa, and should be really soothing. It has lavender and chamomile in it. Let's see what the back says. For hydration and calming dry, cracked, dehydrated feet. I don't really have that problem, but I'm still going to use this mask, and hopefully it will still make my feet like soft. I think that is the goal. So you wear it for 15 minutes. And it also says, do not flush this. Why would you flush a foot mask? I don't know. Somebody's done it, I guarantee. So the next item is from another program that works almost identically to the Target program, where it's the same. Like you have to be invited in by them. There's no like link to join or anything like that, but this is Walmart, not Target. And this is the Subway Surfers toy brand. Specifically, this guy's name is Frank, I think. And he's in there. So I'll pop this open and I'll show it to you. Here's the back. There's 4 or 3 other ones plus this one, so 4 total varieties. I talked about this, I'll just quickly tell you guys while I pop this out. I talked about this, but anyways, I had requested this toy because I got into that campaign, and I did that a while ago. By the way, I was trying to pull this off when I first got it, and I almost broke it. So, and then they actually ended up sending the wrong toy. They had to look into it, and I had to wait to do my review until just recently. His hands are just 2 different colors. It's really weird. Anyways, that is him. He's not posable or movable at all. It's more just like a collectible figure as opposed to a toy. It also comes with a sticker, like a graffiti sticker, and a coin, and you can use that coin if you download their game for either yourself or your kids. They have a mobile app, and that allows you to scan the character that you purchased into the game. Personally, I like them as collectibles. I think they look pretty cool, and I really, really love the packaging. So the last item is actually 3 parts. One is this Tiny Love mobile that I have here for crib. It goes on the crib for 0 to 5 months. So this is like the girl version, so to speak, the princess one, but they do have, I think, 3 varieties. And this was actually a giveaway, not like a giveaway, but a prize win. So cute. And it came from a parent panel that has not really resources for parents, but surveys for parents. They often will ask, like, what do you think about this new concept for a toy or clothing item or things like that? And you could do a bunch of surveys, and then they always take everybody who's completed all the surveys for that month and put them into like a pool, so to speak, drawing, and they pick, I think, usually 10 or 20 winners out of all the people who submitted surveys. So it is pretty hard to win. I've won once previously, and that was many years ago, and for my prize, they actually had a lot more prizes at that point. I can imagine that COVID has probably made it really difficult for them to have a huge prize kind of selection at the moment, but I think there was plenty of options. A lot of the options were like strollers, car seats, a lot of big furniture items that we already own. We don't need more of those. You can only have so many pack and plays, you know, and we already have a couple, so came with that. This was like a 3, you get to pick 3 basically to make a bundle. So I chose that, and also chose a walker. You know, you would put your child in it, and there's some toys there, and they can move it by walking around when they get to that age. But they actually were out of stock of that, so because I sent them an email, and I was like, well, I only got 2. And I thought I picked the bundle, so what is going on? And they were like, oh, we're so sorry, like, we meant to notify you that that one was out of stock. Did you want to pick another one? So I just said that I would pick the princess theme for that as well, since the other 2 items were the princess theme. But if they did have the one that I picked, I would like be happy to wait for that if they're waiting for more stock. Like, it's not a problem. So the baby walker was the second part of it, and then the third part was actually this right here, which of course cannot fit in the frame. which is also the princess theme. And this is one of those baby play mats. So when you have a smaller kind of child, probably within the 0 to 5 month range as well, you can put them on this, and it's really good for what's called tummy time. And then when they get a little bit older, of course, they can start to interact with it and play with the toys and things like that. So that is everything for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys will leave a like if you did enjoy, and if you enjoyed, hopefully you will subscribe or at least come back and watch future content. Thanks guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.